Ah! We're gonna do it! Good morning! It's a Monday morning and I just finished my workout. It was really quite a struggle to get started today, but I'm so glad I did Insanity with some of the girls. Some of them didn't make it because they were drinking last night, which is quite funny. Yeah, we just celebrated Mother's Day and a few mothers were drinking to celebrate with each other last night. So I didn't join the drinking session. Although it did take a lot of motivation to get started this morning. So what I'm gonna say is, everyone's like, how do you stay motivated to work out and stuff? I don't feel motivated every day. Make yourself workout buddies, and some days, you know, you just tell yourself start the first 5 minutes, and yeah, after like about 5 minutes I got quite into it and just glad I did it, so I'm not lethargic anymore. So I was just about to take a shower because I'm kind of gross now, but I decided to do my laundry first, and after doing my laundry I decided to do the dishes, and then after that I decided I'm gonna sort out the kitchen and the pantry area. Just not really the pantry, but we have all these excess plastic bags, so I don't know what to do with them, and I think I'm just gonna sort them out, and then I'm gonna try to sort out the kitchen. We have a lot of excess just a lot of snacks and stuff. Neither of us are big snackers, but I think it's just, you know, the CB period, we've just been going out. I'm guilty of buying some snacks myself that I haven't gotten to just because it seems like a good idea at the time, but I don't usually crave snacks, so I'm gonna sort that out. Maybe give away some snacks to my brothers, because both my older and my younger brother love snacking. I think we have some soft drinks in the fridge from parties that I've thrown at my house, and neither of us drink soft drinks, so I'm gonna get rid of that as well. And yeah, I'm quite inspired. Gonna be kind of gross because I'm just gonna shower at the end of it. That kind of motivates me to clear up faster because I really want to take a shower, so I'm like, hurry up, do it, and you can take a shower sooner rather than later. So wish me luck. Oh yeah, I just wanted to add, in case you're wondering what the sound is, it is raining cats and dogs outside, so it's not like I can go for a walk or anything. So yeah, time to get started. Okay, so I just wanted to share that this is the area under my sink, and there was this whole bag of bags there. So I needed to put in 2 new dishwashing, no, why do I keep saying that? 2 new laundry detergents. So I've had to take that out to make space for it. I'm gonna go through that and decide what to keep and what to throw. Okay, so this is the bag of bags that was in this cupboard, and I needed to put my laundry detergents. Yes, because I have 2 different types of laundry detergents. And this is another box of bags that I have in another cupboard. So I think I'm just going to consolidate all the bags, number 1. Number 2, nobody needs that many bags. I really have a lot, and there's a mix of like the reusable kind like this, as well as paper bags, as well as like random stuff like that. So I'm just going to go through them and cull it so that it just fits in one box, and that will be it. Okay, so I'm kind of done here. I've sorted out everything and put it all back into this box in 3 piles. One is for the recyclable bags like these. The other is for like cloth bags that are for either laundry or shoes. That's more for when we go travel or when I have to pack stuff, say I'm going for like sports or something. So I just have cloth bags in there. And the final pile are just like paper bags, like, you know, normal paper bags. So I'm gonna get rid of this pile because this pile is either like they look a little worse for wear, or it's just I just have too many paper bags. And then this pile behind me are the ones that I plan to use immediately. Like I like this for my dirty laundry, so I'm gonna put this in one of my sports bags. Well, these are Chinese New Year bags. I'm gonna put them somewhere else. And this is for like, I think it's nice to put like netball bibs inside because we take turns to wash the bibs. This is just the right size to put like 7 bibs. So I'm gonna give that to my team. And like this is a waterproof bag. So I actually have 2 other waterproof bags for when I go out to sea, like a wakeboard. So I'm gonna put this one side with that. And I think this is a good size bag I'm gonna leave in my car for when I go grocery shopping. I'm really gonna make the effort to not take paper bags or plastic bags anymore. So I'm gonna put this in the car. These are both shopping bags. Knowing that I have to pick up something bulky or whatever, I'm gonna just bring this out with me. And this one is to keep ice cream. So I sometimes bring ice cream or like leftover cake, you know, because it's just both of us and we're both not huge sweet. We both don't have huge taste for sweet things. I like chocolate, but just in small amounts. So this is if I pack chocolate or cake to my mom's house. And I'm done! Okay, I'm gonna throw this pile out, keep this pile, and we're good with the bags. Moving on to the next thing. So I'm just done with sorting out the paper bags, the plastic bags. I just took a shower because I kind of held my shower ransom after my workout just so that I would force myself to clear, meaning if I didn't clear out the bags and do the laundry, then I wouldn't get to shower, which I honestly hate, that sweaty, dirty feeling. So now I feel pretty clean. I'm gonna take out the laundry because the washing machine is just done. I'm gonna take that out, fold whatever is dry on the line, and then put that laundry on the line. So we used to use a dryer a long time ago, but then we stopped because we realized that number one, it takes a lot of electricity. Number two, it actually spoils it spoils clothes. It's just not good because all that wringing and drying and the heat is just not good for clothes, and we both like our clothes, so we've been line drying for the longest time. Warning, we don't exactly use hangers when we line dry. Like when my mom watches me do the laundry, like take out the clean laundry to dry, she is appalled because we just kind of lump it over. But whatever does the job, you know, it still dries, so don't judge. I am no domestic goddess or housekeeper. We just get whatever needs to be done. Okay, so I'm just done with the laundry. You can see that's all done here. I'm now gonna try to attempt to tackle this area. So we have a lot of snacks, even though both of us are not huge snackers. Like I have chips every now and again, so does he, but we're both not like huge snackers. We just don't snack regularly, nor do we eat a lot at one go. So I don't know why we have so much snacks. I think it's also because being in lockdown, I've been buying a bit more because I've been going to supermarkets a bit more, and some nice brands have kindly sent me some snacks, so I really like those, but there's some that are from like a long time ago and might be expired. So just gonna tackle that whole pile, and then it's time for lunch. Okay, done with the kitchen counter. Actually, I'm really happy because it was causing me quite a lot of grief. It's kind of like the first thing that I see when I walk in through the house, because my house, as you can see, is open concept and not very big. So I'm just glad that it's done. And again, I have to hold my lunch ransom. Meaning no lunch till I get that done, because I tend to get distracted very easily, especially when it's something that I don't like doing, like household chores. So I find that holding something that I want ransom, like lunch or a shower, really helps me a lot, because then I'm very focused on like, okay, I want to get this done so that I can do something that I like. You know, previously it would be, if I don't get it done, I can't go out and meet my friends. But since I can't meet my friends this period of circuit breaker, then I hold my lunch and my showers ransom. So what's for lunch? Mostly leftovers. Some my mother-in-law brought over last night, so we have a whole bunch of leftover stuff. And to be honest, I'm the queen of leftovers. I've always, you know, just my family, we've always eaten leftovers just because we don't like to waste food. So yeah, especially if it's pretty good food. I'm gonna show you in a second what we're eating. Okay, so I actually really like brown rice. I generally don't like rice actually, but brown rice I'm okay with because it has a bit more of a bite. It's not as, I don't like the soft mushy flavor of white rice, and even when I do eat white rice, it has to be like the kind that is cooked, a bit undercooked. Yeah, if not, I just don't take to it. And then here we have hipio soup, which is like a fish maw soup, one of my favorite soups in the whole world. So my mom-in-law brought this over, and my mom-in-law cooked this. Actually, this is one of my favorite dishes by her. It's something that I never really grew up eating because it's a very Chinese dish, but it's something that I really love. So it's abalone, what a treat, with Chinese, is this shiitake mushrooms? I think so. The husband is eating nasi kuning, so she brought this over too. It's basically yellow rice with like a rendang. Yeah, I'm not really into that. And then there is this sort of chicken, mok yu chicken that goes with rice, so we're just gonna eat that. And she actually made me a ginseng drink, which I forgot to drink yesterday. I'm gonna drink it now, and we're gonna watch The Last Dance. what we're eating lunch. This is what happens to the screen when we eat lunch, because you have no space on the dining table. Oh, and these are my ramen eggs, the a bit spoiled ones that I can't give away. They still taste good though, they just look terrible. Okay, I am done with lunch and I'm about to do the last portion of my room, the one that I have really not been looking forward to just because I have a lot of stuff. It's this area. Okay, actually I have two areas, like this area and this area, but this area is a bit more manageable. I think it's mostly just watches, glasses, sunglasses, I think. So that's not so bad. But I think we're gonna split it up into 2 days. So let's do this area first because this is harder. This is like all my accessories, and if you know me, I'm a super accessories girl. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's do all the accessories. So this is the whole accessory situation. It is a mess. It's basically, I love earrings and actually I just love jewelry in general. So this is just everything. I love jewelries, I love badges and pins and hair accessories, and it's all here and it's a huge mess. So I'm gonna take this all out and try to sort this out. So I'm just gonna take them all out and put them on the ottoman that's in front of me, and I will bring you through. How do I go through this? I'm not even sure how to organize this. So some of these are stuff that I wear every day. It's just that I think with the lockdown I haven't been going out, so I have not put on accessories at all. These are some of my most favorite missing bracelets. They are the Colette bracelets, so I'm gonna put them down here with the other Colette things. This is one of my favorite hair barrettes from my stylist Fanny. So I think I'm gonna put them, how would you organize them? I'm gonna put them down in terms of maybe, I would say rings, bangles, necklaces, but also maybe stuff that I tend to wear together. Like the Colette range, I have the rings and the bangles and I tend to wear them together, and then maybe I might separate my fine jewelry, meaning like gold, platinum and silver, from the not so fine jewelry, meaning like the stuff, the cheap jewelry that I buy. And I mean, the thing is, I really like fine jewelry, who doesn't? But I also get great pleasure in wearing jewelry that's more affordable, that is not is not very valuable. Like there's not precious materials, they're not made of precious materials, but they're very pretty, and you know, it's just stuff that I can afford to buy more of. So I'm gonna try to go through them, and actually with this exercise I'm gonna try my best to eliminate as many as possible. And a lot of the cheaper jewelry have actually changed color or tarnished, and I think it might be time to let them go. Okay, I'm halfway through now, and I gotta say this is not easy. I'm trying to organize as I go along. So here, like my hair accessories, I realize I really am such an accessories girl. So I'm trying to put all my barrettes here. And then in this one, I'm putting stuff that I need to polish. Like these are real silver, but they need to be polished. So recently I did a collaboration with A Kind Of, which is a French store that specializes in handcrafted 9 to 5 silver jewelry. And it's only through them that I realized that you're supposed to store your silver jewelry into Ziploc bags when not in use, because it's when you wear it, if you wear it every day, it's not gonna oxidize. But if you wear it like me and then you take it out and then you wear other things and you don't wear it for some time, then the silver will oxidize. So that's what's happened to quite a few of my like pure silver pieces. Like this is a really old Tiffany piece. So I'm gonna be a bit more careful with my silver jewelry from now on, and I think I'm gonna put them into, because it's not very attractive visually to have stuff in Ziploc bags, but I think that's the only way to keep it fresh. So Kind Of was nice enough to give me all these tiny little Ziploc bags. So going forward, I'm gonna be very, very careful with my silver, and every time I take it a silver piece off, I'm gonna store it in a Ziploc bag, just so that I don't have to keep polishing them and they don't keep oxidizing. Because you know, silver when it's fresh out of the box is so beautiful, it's shiny, but then after you wear it for some time it gets a bit oxidized and not as nice. Okay, I'm gonna start with the bigger boxes. I've mostly done the small stuff. I'm trying to find a way to put my earrings out such that I can see them. I think the problem with this area is because I'm always in a rush, and every time I leave my house I want to be fully accessorized because I like accessories. And the other problem is I just like rummage through stuff, and then like, oh, this one doesn't have a backing, I just throw it back in, and that's kind of how it usually goes. So I need to find a better way to organize this. I have a few spare boxes. Like this is from a jewelry box, this is from one of my G-Shocks, so I'm going to use whatever I already have. And Nising actually gifted me with a jewelry holder, so I'm going to put some of the nicer, like the fine jewelry in there because it's padded. Okay, back to it. So this is the current situation, and it's making me a little bit anxious and wondering why I decided to do such a large-scale project. This is all the stuff that was on that shelf, but it's just all here, and it looks like a mess, but it's roughly sorted out. So this is stuff that I use almost every day or pretty often. This is stuff that like some of them I haven't even used before. That tray is filled full of one-sided earrings and things that I potentially want to throw away but haven't got the heart to yet. These are all individual earrings that I really like, that are in pairs, that I wear semi-regularly. I'm trying to decide how to display them. I've managed to put all my hair accessories in this one box. And okay, this goes in my wakeboarding bag. And this is the pile that I need to polish. So I have all the polishing cloths here, and so this is all silver. So this pile is, okay, these are bangles that honestly I haven't worn in years, and I think I should get rid of them. This is my inner hoarder really coming at me. This is a box full of really new stuff that I'm really excited to wear by a kind of. These are 2 clothing labels that I don't know why I haven't got rid of. I'm trying to decide what to do with the jewelry in there. That's a ring holder. That box I've used for now, but it can't seem to close properly, which is a bit annoying. But this is full of quite a lot of my hair bands. I have more. I have to go through this box and this box because there's a lot of random stuff in there. And these 3 racks, honestly, I haven't touched a lot of the stuff there, and I should get rid of them. Okay, this one goes in my netball bag because I use this to store jewelry when I'm playing netball. Okay, so let me show you the progress. This is the good news. I've actually done most of it, as in I've put back whatever I kind of want to keep. Okay, I don't know why this is here. And I've actually sorted it out quite well. Like, okay, let me show you quickly. Anyway, by the way, this is Grace, a friend of mine, and I think she did this really cool collaboration with Blackmore's Vitamins to come up with this vanity box. So I love it. I love boxes like that. So I always have such a weakness, and then I keep them, but for good reason. Okay, so these are like all the colorful stuff. So everything that's colorful and furry, right, or textured goes in here. Okay, so these, the top part is for my non-precious jewelry that's still a little bit more bling. A bit bling, and some of them are new, I haven't worn them before. So these are non-precious, but they are quite pretty and a bit bling. And then in the lower drawer are the very colorful ones, like these. Right, yes, I have very eclectic taste in earrings, or like these star ones that I really love. So that's how I've sorted them. My hair clips are all here. So these are all the hair clips that I've chosen to keep because I really have a lot of different types of hair clips. And this is the box from Nising that I said that they gave me. So these are like more expensive jewelry. Everything in here is gold or platinum. Okay, so these are my other bangles that I really like and I wear quite regularly. Shout out to Daphne. Let me pull out one of these. These are her wee bands, so it's kind of like a hair tie that you can wear. And this one says be present, so that's pretty cool. So these are like my everyday bangles. I definitely am an accessory girl. I've left this quite clear. This is a rosary. because this will be kind of like the dumping ground. Sometimes when I come back late, I just dump stuff, and I've decided instead of dumping it here or somewhere, I'm gonna put a designated dumping space, and then I'll clear that when I need to. This is his collection of stuff, so cufflinks and a few bangles and bracelets. And then over here, I just have my own collection of like bracelets and bangles, and I've cleared out quite a lot really. In the box, there's some silver jewellery. I've decided that silver tarnishes really easily, so I'm going to put them into Ziploc bags and put it in there because it's not very pretty. In here are my hair ties, and all of these, okay, this one was kind of dumped in because I have no idea where to put this one bangle. I'm not a huge fan of chunky bangles, but I like this one. And all these are like my very many hairbands that I'm very fond of wearing, especially in this coronavirus period. Okay, now the hard problem, or basically the main problem, is what the hell do I do with all this stuff? It's not stuff that I definitely want to throw. Like, I've actually thrown out some stuff there, and this bunch is to give away. But this lot, I don't know, I kind of really like some of these, so I'm not quite sure what to do with them yet. So now, this is the last part that I will be tackling. Yep, so that's kind of where I'm at. I started out like in the afternoon and it's now really dark. I actually hate to tidy in my house because we've made the house such that there are zero, not even a single white light. I only have one on my dressing table, even that I bought like a portable mirror for when I do my makeup at night. Otherwise, all the lighting in the house is like, you know, yellow and mood and dim, which is great for like winding down, but not great if you're like trying to clear out your house. So I try to do these things in the day. I'm gonna take a break, have a glass of wine, stop for dinner, and I'll see how I feel after dinner. If I'm still up for it, I'm gonna try to clear the ottoman. Oh, I don't know why. Is it like this ottoman attracts stuff or what? If I'm feeling up to it. If I'm not feeling up to it, then I'm just gonna finish my wine, have dinner, maybe go for a long walk around the neighborhood just to clear my head, and I will do it first thing tomorrow morning. Cheers!
Everybody's talking about sex, everybody's talking about X. Like no one really wants to find a genuine connect. Before they even look at you, they move on to the next. And I know, then they say, don't you worry,